YouTube? EasyGoingMC back with another Minecraft video. Today, we're on episode 30. Yes, episode 30. Can't believe we're that far now. Of Easygoing Survival. In this episode, I have some pretty ambitious plans. As you guys know, we started this new area to our base last episode. And well, I want to finish it in this episode. Maybe not all the aesthetics. I've started a little bit. As you can see, when I built this, I built it as I wanted it to look. And I have to say this is looking really awesome. And we also laid down some chests, and we kind of started on the aesthetics of the floor and things like that. We're going for a lot of the detail to be in the walls of the storage system itself on this. I'm not really sure what I want to do over here yet, but we'll decide that after all the redstone's done. But yeah, I want to finish at least all the redstone in this episode, so I want to have every single one of these modules hooked up, redstone ready, as well as the module of shulker boxes, 12 to be exact over there, that we're going to have. So once we have that, we'll have a fully functioning storage system. It should be pretty awesome. But before we get started on any of the redstone, there's a lot I need to do, and I think I actually want to do some stuff in a live stream. I'm going to try to live stream this through YouTube and just see how it works. My internet where I usually live isn't good enough, but my setup here isn't as good where I am now, but the internet is probably 3 times as fast. So just maybe I'll be able to live stream at least a little bit, maybe like a half hour or so. It should be pretty fun, so I'm going to try to do that, guys, and do a couple of tasks, repair my stuff, maybe do a couple of these advancements. It should be pretty fun. And yeah, I'll be back in just one moment. Alright guys, we're back, and the live stream, well, it was more of a test, so I only did it for like 20 minutes. No one actually came and watched. I think I might have deleted it off the channel too. It was more of a test to see what the capabilities of my computer were, and also the internet here, and yeah, it worked pretty well. But yeah, I have constructed the first module. As you can see, it's very redstone intensive. But basically the way it works is this dropper basically just tries to put an item in every single chest coming down. And then if it doesn't, it'll go into the next one. Eventually, it will go into an overflow area, which will actually be this last module. So yeah, it's working fairly nice. I have to reconstruct this now 5 more times though. So I think I'll do that. And yeah, it should work out pretty nicely indeed. So I'll be back once I've done that. Okay guys, as you can see probably by all the redstone mess in front of me, I have finished all of these modules right here. It probably only took twice the amount of time as it took to build that first one, just because I built it layer by layer for each of them, so it was a lot easier to walk around for about half of it. So yeah. What now, you may be wondering? Well, we still have 2 more modules of our storage system to build. One is quite easy. We just need to build a 1 item elevator to bring items up, and this is essentially overflow for the items that we can't sort into anything. Sorry, I started to yawn there for a second. And then we have one more over here, this area right here. That is actually a shulker box storage system. So basically, it's one of these, except for shulker boxes. So yeah. Let's go do some mapping out. So I want my shulker boxes to be right here, which means my first hoppers will be right here. Maybe I'll have it one out, because I'll need to put redstone dust probably underneath that. Oh, well, I can put blocks here, I forgot. But I will need these blocks exposed. So we can come down here, let's block that off. So I need to go have what, a 4 block gap under here, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. So then 9 blocks back from right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Okie dokie dokie. And the reason why I want to do this is because the shulker boxes are actually in my ender chest. I want to be able to sort out, correct? So this will let me do that. And then just clear out some space. I will need to clear out some more though, for sure. But I can do that in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I think I'll just build up. Let me just place a row of blocks all the way back, and then we'll. Okay. Well then. Okay. Pick's gonna run out. Okay. Alright, I'm on the last pickaxe. I've gone through 3 pickaxes thus far. I definitely need the shovel for this. Why does it have to be a bunch of gravel? It was all going so well until the gravel came. Honestly, though. Honestly. At least it wasn't that hard to clear this part of it out, right? I just need to clear all this gravel. Alright, okay, so sweet. We are almost done now. So I'm going to build these last 2 modules of our storage system. You kind of just saw part of the process that goes into this. It's quite simple how these things work in the grand. Well, it's not simple, I'd say, but it is pretty cool how they're built. And yeah, I'm sure you guys would. I suggest using them. They work really well. So I mean, all of these will just be able to. I don't need 2 double chests for stone slabs. Ultimately, I'm never gonna ball. Or what's a better example? 2 double chests for daffodils, or 1 double chest for that. I'm never gonna need that. Here, I could just. This 1 chest will cover me on all the flowers and seeds and things like that. So yeah, I can have 1 chest for dyes, 1 chest for this, 1 chest for that. You can reallocate and things like that. And yeah, it works out really quite nicely. So this over here basically serves as the unstackable items that will never be able to sort into this, and I can go back and put those in chests if I'd like. And also for items that, well, don't filter into the system. So say I didn't put azure bluettes, I think that's the one flower, in my flower chest, it would go into that chest. And every so often I can come here and scan, oh, gold's in here, and go back and put the gold in the valuables chest. And just do it like that. And see, that's basically why I'm using a storage system like this, because how flexible it is. And it really quite is flexible. So I'm going to build this, I'll build this, and then I'll be back after I'm done with that, and we can start doing the last couple things of the storage system, which is actually filling every single spot of these chests up. So yeah, I'll share my technique for that in just 1 moment after I get back from this. Alright guys, I am basically done playing Minecraft today, and look at that, we got another challenge. So yeah, I've been playing for quite a bit of time today, and I'm not really feeling like playing anymore. But yes, and just kind of sat down. In 3 hours, I completed all the redstone. So I have all the modules in. We just have to put the shulker boxes in, of course. Which, before I forget, let me just make 1 hopper. Boom. Okay. Boom. 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 Yeah, I'll have to basically organize all of this to make way for basically, yeah, everything that goes into that. It's going to be a long process. Basically, what I'm going to do is I am going to craft a bunch of, I think, let me just take a look. Iron bars, yes. No, we can do that now. A bunch of ingots. You make a Bunch of iron bars. There we go. I'll probably have to make more now that I think about it. But we're going to rename these all, the copy of Zoomovoid, hashtag item filter. And what you do with that is then you take your hashtag item filter or whatever, and you come over to each and every one of these chests, and you take them. I can find out where they are. And you do this, and you just paint the entire thing like so. So basically, I'm gonna go through and do all of them like this, just to start off with. And I'm gonna need stacks upon stacks of them, of course. Now I realize. Yeah, this task has used a lot of redstone and a lot of iron. We'll definitely have to AFK the witch farm and probably add a couple iron farms soon. But yeah, this is a big project for sure. Basically what we're gonna have to do is in the redstone, I'm not really sure what else I want to put in there. So we'll just take some of the item filters and let me grab an anvil. Grab like 7 anvils actually. Let me just rename all these right now. Honestly, I don't really care about the name. I probably should. I'm just gonna rename the rest item filter because it's gonna be easier in the end. Okay. So just rename all of these item filter. Start off with, and things like the firework box, all I have to do is do this. That's all I want in there. But in the iron box, same thing. I want it to look like this. So you do that. And yeah, those are the easiest ones. So I can just, these are done. We'll put these up. So I'm kind of walking through this process with you guys to start off with, just because I think it's cool to see part of what goes on. Because these are definitely boxes I'm going to want to constantly access when I'm, like, during my storage. I want a wall here, I think. Yeah, that's where the wall is going to be. This area is going to be the unload area where I can put shulker boxes full of stuff on these things. If I have a few, I might even extend that out to a lot larger area, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, and then the redstone box, what I can do is I can just place a couple of filters in there, like so. Kind of filter that out. Like I'll probably remove these comparators and then put it in like a extra redstone box over there, right? So it's really just a matter of doing it like this. And for example, light sources, I want all of this to be like that. So this is done, right? So it's actually really quite easy. Like for this, I'm not really sure what else I want in here yet. So I can just do this like so, and I can get rid of them and just put it right there. So basically I have to go through and like ender pearls, for example. Like this is actually easier than I thought it was going to be, quite frankly. Just do that. Go like so. Okay. Potions, that's a different one where it's, yeah, I can't really do anything with that right now, but I want it. Like this one might not even be up there because it's just how the way it works. But like slime, for example, I probably should put, like for example, I could put some slime in one of those spots. Like so. For this, I don't want furnaces in there, but I want, like the way I do it, I want 3 spots for melons, and I want the rest for slime and slime blocks. So I can put that up in there. So yeah, it's really actually quite easy, in fact, to do this. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. But yeah, we just did a bunch on camera. For example, this one's already done. I'll definitely want the stones. Oops. The stones one up there for sure. Like stones, I open this up. This one's already done. I can come over here and do that. The packed ice one, I do want 1 spot or 2 spots for regular ice, maybe even 3. So what I can do is, and I can just place item filters right there. This is actually a lot of fun what I'm doing right now. Yeah, this clip's getting really long, I think, but this is good fun. This episode's probably gonna be a little of a just a longer one, anyways. Essentials. I want anvils in there for sure. Not really sure what else I want in there yet. I want a beacon for sure, so we're just gonna fill that up, and we can plop that on the wall. Can I reach that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then I'm done. So there's one more. I can put one more. I like water breed. Like that's not worth putting one in. Let's just face the facts. So yeah, I have one more spot for shulker box that I don't know what I want to put in there yet. But yeah, that shulker box system is going to be quite useful. I might remove, if I have a better idea for one, I might probably remove ender pearls and slime and things like that. Because honestly, this is just bulk storage for slime and ender pearls right now. But the other ones are here to stay. I might remove this one at some point just because it's a bunch of armor and just keep it in my ender chest. So yeah. But yeah, this is working out quite nicely. Same thing with this. I'll probably remove this. But yeah, it's going to look like that. But basically, have to do the same for this over here. And yeah. But I think I'm done for today, guys. Even though I'm having a lot of fun, I kind of just want to chill out, watch some TV, go to bed. Probably play with my dog too. I do have a dog, in case you're wondering. But one thing I need to be doing constantly, actually, is if I go over here, please be wheat. I need to be breeding these cows because I want to use item frames, of course, for the blocks of choice. So I'm going to be using some item frames for that. But what I'm going to do, guys, in between these next clips is place the wood. I want wood next to each and every one. Like one strip here, one strip here. It'll probably be spruce just because it's going to fit in with the theme. And I'll place my item frame to each. But I don't really want to mine any more wood. I'll have to wait around for the cows. So I'm probably done for today, guys. We've done quite a bit in this episode. The only thing I am going to do is probably just block this off for now. And yeah, I'm going to keep working on this, guys. I'll probably fill in all this, put the item frames up, and then we can start sorting things out. So basically the way that will work is I'll place just an item frame, and I'll just start filling in, for example, mob drops, and I'll put each of the mob drops in there. So it should work really quite nicely. I'm glad the storage system's coming together. But it's going to be quite a slow process. It's going to be very organic filling it in. There's going to be a lot of empty spaces for a while. Just because I don't have all the items in the game yet. I don't have a flower farm, so I don't have all the flowers. So I kind of just have to play it by ear. Like, oh, I forgot this, and I'll go apply it for that. But guys, I'm going to do that, and I'll stop wasting your time. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this longer episode. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've done quite a bit since the last clip. Well, you probably can't tell, but I did. Um, so I added in this wood next to all the chests, filled them all up. Not that, because that's not a... With iron bars, or in some cases I renamed them, but I stopped renaming them just to... because I didn't want to have to farm any more XP. Plus, I didn't think it really mattered. But yeah, we have all these item filters. And I've actually sorted out all 12 of these chests right here. And we still have a few more modules to go, quite obviously. But this is like my building module all done, for the most part. So you have the log chest, eventually this will have more logs. Like wood and materials chests. You have the planks chest, so you just need to get more planks. The stone decorative blocks chest, like stone bricks, the cracked stone bricks. The cobblestone decorative chest, I'll probably add some more stuff into that eventually. Like mossy cobble if I ever get that. You have this sandstone chest of some red sand. I can probably allocate a little more to like chiseled sandstone ever need to. You have the nether one, so the quartz blocks. That soul sand, all the nether bricks, and some magma blocks. Then you have prismarine, so as you can see, quite a lot of prismarine right there. And some dark prismarine. I actually have 2 of those chests because I have so much of it right now. So, yeah, I have a light source chest. So, all the glowstone, sea lanterns, torches, and end rods. The other stuff, the redstone lamps will be sorted into a redstone chest. Which I think I'm actually going to put materials and valuables in this slot right here. So then... And then you have the concrete chest, which eventually will be filled up with various concrete powders and different types of concrete, and then of course the terracotta chest, where we'll put even more colors of terracotta. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. This is a process where you can't fill every single slot in at once, because eventually there's always going to be, that's important to have, an item. I actually need this. I was just looking at this earlier. There we go. It's always important to keep in mind that there's going to be new blocks added to the game. There's blocks I haven't attained yet because I don't need them. So I'm not going to fill out every spot because there's no need to. It's just wasting time when I can just do it later, sparingly. But I'm going to continue to work on this, guys. This right here is probably going to be materials chest. So I'll have valuables, all the ingots and diamonds and things like that. And yeah, it should go fairly well. But yeah, guys, I'm going to continue to work on this storage system. Oh, by the way, that live stream was a pretty good success. Someone did ask, I think. I always forget. I just know it's Dom something. Um, but he did ask if I was going to stream in single player, and I actually do plan on trying to. I'm going to set up a schedule where I have at least an hour of time where I'll be uninterrupted because I have things I have to do outside of this. I'm not in a quiet work environment typically when I'm recording. So I'll have to set up a place to do it. But yeah, it probably won't start for a couple weeks just because where I am now, there's no way I'll be able to. But once the school year starts, I should be able to do it at least an hour a weekend. I'm hoping that my homework's not too much. I am going into one of the hardest years of schooling thus far. So yeah, I'm going to continue to work on this, guys, and hopefully we'll have a lot of it done next time you see me. So I'll be back in just one moment. Alright, guys, so I have successfully, so I'm just going to adjust this microphone real quick. Alright, one sec. Alright, so guys, I have successfully sorted all the items, so I think this is about what I could think of for now. Sorry if you just heard a little noise right there. Let's try to adjust the mic. I'm sitting in a weird spot right now. So yeah, I've added a bunch of chests. I've actually started to sort now. So that's a thing. I'm going to turn my render distance down because redstone and recording at the same time is not always good. But yeah, let's take a look at all the chests. I have this. I think I already showed you guys this one. I have materials over here. So I have 3 chests for redstone right now. Some nether stuff, valuables. This chest is one of my favorites right now. But yeah, I have a ton of different chests. Not all of them are filled out, like this one, and especially these 3. But yeah, I still have one more spot to go, and of course, 2 more spots actually. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff to sort still and organize. But yeah, this thing's working great. Everything's sorting out. I have a couple chests backlogged right now. So I can go like that as well, it looks like. So I can put even more items in there, thankfully. Alright, so yeah, basically now what I have to do is I have to go through and, grab this much prismarine. Another thing I can do as well is kind of, see, this is already sorting back here now too. Yeah, I think I'm just going to run it through. So you have to find the input line, because this isn't all 100% done yet. So it's a little weird right now. Okay. Grab that. I got the second hopper now. There we go, because I know this stuff can all just be inputted through there, right? Okay. Sweet. Alright, now I've done that. That's good, that's good. Let me add a second double chest here as well. There we go. This will be made better in a little bit for sure. But I had to do that real quick. Okay, so now what? Now after I did that, I just have to go through Now get all this stuff. Sponges, that should go in the valuables chest, shouldn't it? Okay, let's put it in there. See, I'm finding things all over the place now. Okay. I'll organize that better when I'm out sorting, just because right now. Yep, okay. I can just put this prismarine and stuff right in there. Even this stuff. Actually, not that stuff. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. I think I took this out of the prismarine chest, right? No, the valuables. Okay. So I'm going to continue to work on this. I'm kind of spacing out. It's kind of hard to record and do this kind of stuff at the same time. Especially with how tired I am right now. So I'm going to continue to do all this stuff, guys. And I'll be back once I'm done with that. Alright? See you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry if my voice is a little scratchy right now. I just woke up like a half hour ago. So, yeah. Last night, you probably just saw actually a mini time lapse because last night I mined out some coal ore that's sorted into the system. We still have a bunch more to mine out though. But yeah, so I've sorted all my items now except for this and this stuff. Because I don't know if I want that sorted into the area. I might want to have a separate armory for that stuff. And also, this stuff I'll have separate storage for sure. But also all of this needs to be sorted too. Minus the items in my inventory. I actually was just doing some work. So that's why I have items. Alright, I think that's the last of all the potion ingredient stuff I need to sort. But yeah. We've made significant progress in this episode, I gotta say. It's been a lot of fun working on this, guys. But yeah, the only noticeable change really, besides that, well, I have things sorted. As you can see, this is looking more filled up. I probably should come over here and look. Anything new? Nope. Alright. So, this, guys, right here, is going to be like kind of the floor design. So I have these things spaced out like every 3 blocks. So yeah, I'm not really mind. This room's gonna be really grand, so it's gonna be hard to notice small discrepancies, like having 3 here and 2 here. Like it looks like you should be able to have like 1 more here, but you can't fit it, I guess. So yeah, I might have to change the lighting style eventually, but for now it's gonna have to remain the same, just because I don't know what I'd do, to be honest. But yeah, this storage system has come together so nicely. We have almost all the technical stuff down, and when I say almost, I mean 99% of it. The only thing left is to hook up a couple things to this so I can automatically sort some things. But yeah, as you can see, if we walk around, we have some of the lights turned on in our storage silos, but nowhere near what it's going to be eventually. Let me tell you that right now. We're eventually going to have probably a lot of this filled up, especially for things like netherrack, now that I can actually save it. But yeah, this thing, the only con of it is a little slow, but I do like so far just coming over here. If I want some black wool, I just have to do that. A better example would be stone bricks. Like, it's just so versatile. That's why I like it so much. But yeah, in the next episode, we're probably gonna still work on the same room. So we'll basically just finish this project up. That's all I can really say. This project's huge. So if you guys weren't really liking it or weren't enjoying it, it is going to be over after the next episode. But next episode, we'll be wrapping up the aesthetics of this place. We can have the entire roof to do in the area above these chests, this area over here, all the flooring, which actually is almost done. I already have the design in mind. We have to hook up the iron farm to this and have a little bit of extra poppy storage off on the side somewhere where I can get it. We have to have access doors. We have to have just basically finish this project up, make it complete, and yeah, our storage room will be done. In terms of this hallway, I think I'll just keep the chest. I actually really like the look of the chest, to be honest. I probably will add more stuff here soon. Like, maybe I'll have like a redstone contraption for each box. Who knows? But that's in the far future. I'm not sure what I want to do with that hallway now. But yeah, we're making significant progress, guys. I mean, 2 episodes ago, if you remember, we built this entire thing, and now 2 episodes later, we have a fully functioning massive storage system. This took hours and hours. And yeah, it's working out really nicely. It's really like, look, I have another materials chest right here, redstone. It's just so cool how it works, right? Okay. But other than that, guys, I hope you have an easygoing day, and I'll see you all later. And please make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps the channel out. It makes me want to make these videos a lot more. Bye-bye.